Every product has a life cycle. It's just
Yep.
it's a matter of how long. And with wholesale, the chances of it being longer than OA is high. But just because a product's going to last for a year, after a year, it's going to need to be replaced. I think actually I was listening to a podcast that Larry did a while ago on the Wholesale Made Easy podcast, and he said his philosophy, it's like 2 in, 1 out. So one product's going to die this month, but we're adding 2 new ones.
Yeah. And he also told me, he's like, when you buy 10, think of 5 being great, 2 are going to end up and 3 are going to be shit. And that's the game. Like, understand that philosophy and you'll do all right, you know?
Yep. Yeah, it's just having enough at-bats that your W's outweigh the L's.
Exactly.
100%.
Can't be scared of taking an L.
No, you can't, bro. You can't. We're in the wrong business if you're scared to take that L.
Absolutely. Now we're stepping into a new year. What are some goals you have coming into 2024 here?
Definitely going to try to ramp up my spend a whole lot. I think if all goes well, you'll probably see some crazy revenue numbers coming from us in the next couple of months. I'm probably going to move our warehouse down to Florida because that's where I'm at now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And just continue to scale. And also, like, I have a big music life that I'd like to get back to, which is something I've never taken a break from music in the 10, 13 years that I've been doing it. I literally took a break because I mentally needed it, but like it was time to be an adult, build a business, do something with yourself. You know what I mean? And because music itself wasn't performing in the way that I wanted it to for my pocket. So I built this business in a year and a half now that we've been doing it. And now it's time to like come back to life with the music too. And, you know, do both.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For sure. So before because I do want to ask you some other stuff about the music as well, just kind of walk us through what your revenue has looked like since you started and then closing out 2023.
So lifetime sales were probably like sniffing 2 million, just under. So right around there since a year and a half, a little over a year and a half now. April will be 2 years that we've been doing this, which is kind of nuts. Not saying that I have any special ability. It's just the platform and the opportunity is absolutely insane. If you dial in, you could do the same thing. Trust me. And honestly, like the revenue situation's been an interesting one because in the beginning I did 25, 50, 100. Like that was my
monthly.
Yeah. So April we did 1,700. May was 25. June 50. August was 100 or 150, something crazy. And then I moved, so the revenue came back down. And then Christmas time, we went wild again. And then I hired all those VAs, and I didn't really understand how to structure them yet. And I was working out the kinks with their spend and training them. And so our revenue declined a lot during the beginning of 2023. So we had to like slowly scale that up. And then we went into wholesale and got like back to what we were used to doing, you know?
Nice. Yeah. So now you're kind of at that point where you've, I guess, for the last 6, 7, 8 months been consistently doing like 6-figure plus months.
Yeah. For the most part.
Love it. Absolutely love it, man.
Thankfully, yeah.
Well, congratulations, man, on the lifetime sales. It's once you hit the 7 figures, it starts to feel, you're like, oh, okay, I think I can actually do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's funny though, man? Like a lot of people see this from the outside and don't understand it. And like we know 7 figures, early 7 figures is not that much pocket money. No. It's great money, but it's not like, time to buy Lambos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep, exactly.
People think that, which I think is hilarious because nobody knows anything. And then people will just post their orange bars. I love to say that out loud. Like everybody's got orange bar syndrome.
Yeah.
And no, you never know what these people are really making. So like, it's just people will sell you the dream.
Yep, exactly. And I remember the most excited I've ever been for orange bars is when we hit our first 100K for trailing months.
I mean,
and that was when we were still doing private label.